Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today I am basically going to be working on a little bit of the car. Those side skirts that we need for the sides, I'm going to sand them down, give them a primer. It is raining, so unfortunately I can't do a lot today. I was hoping to do more, but the rain's going to kind of put a damper on things. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it that thumbs up. Because the last video I did, you folks didn't see the exhaust done. Well, I got the exhaust done, so let's fire this car up for a second and tell me what you think. The exhaust is done. Hopefully you can hear. Doesn't sound too bad. She needs to warm up first, obviously. She needs to warm up. The car's been running a minute now. Let's just give it a little throttle. Tell me what you think. Sounds pretty good. She's got a whistle to her too. That's that turbo, right? The little whistle the turbo gives. But it sounds pretty good. So tomorrow it's probably gonna go. Maybe tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I believe tomorrow we're gonna send her to. Oh, that mosquito was eating me, folks. We're gonna send her to get her salvage title. So that's that. The exhaust is fixed. This window and that window, passenger back rear window, is not working. Now I haven't even checked. Supposedly there's a fuse box here. It's there. It just does not want to come out or not. Come on, there we go. And these 15 amp fuses look good. I'll have to check, but I have a fuse thing. Before I go diagnose anything, we'll check the fuse, right, to see what's what. Basically you can unplug these right here. I think it's right here, or I'm sure you can unplug them right there, literally, and you can take the whole door off. That was something I found out, so that could be a possibility. Take the whole door off and go from there with it. To take the regular, because it's a lot easier to do stuff in a big open area than it is to do it kind of in a tight little area like here, right? But anyways, with that said, I believe we might have to change the regulator here. Now I don't know if this regulator goes bad, if it affects that window. I don't know that, right? I know that this here goes to this regulator and then goes to that one, but that one works, right? Because I did check out some diagnostics on the windows and stuff, but everything kept coming back to a regulator. So I think I'm gonna have to get a regulator for the driver's and rear passenger door. So not a big deal. You know, I'll just go back to the parts, the pick and pull, and put that back in there like that. Pick and pull, and we will get the regulators. I mean, it's a bit of work to get them out, but hey, sometimes you gotta just do that bit of work, right? You know, I'm trying to save money, and if I go buy a regulator, then I'm not really saving money. So if I go to the scrapyard and I get one, well, I'm saving money, right? Because literally it'd be like 10 bucks. If it doesn't work, they take it back too. You know, like that's the whole thing, right? So basically I can diagnose it by going and getting it and bringing it back. If it doesn't work, I take it back to them. Away we go, right? So anyways, with that said, let's get on to what I have planned for today. Besides, again, give you a little sound of the exhaust. You hear that little whistle. Hopefully you can hear it in the mic, but we'll get that there. Shut this off. I gotta get into the trunk because I want to get the things that we're gonna work on. I gotta get all my tools out of this now too. I don't need them out here, but these here, we're gonna sand these down. Sand them down, put a little primer on them, and hopefully they'll look a lot better. Let's lock her up. Go into the house here. Well, not really into the house, but into the backyard here. And the pool. Pool's disgusting. Tree falls into it, and away we go. Got my water. Got my water there, and I got this here primer seal. So we're gonna just wet sand these down, put some primer seal on them, and hopefully they'll look a little better. And like I said, I got the paint. I'm gonna order the paint, the original color. I found it came with a can of spray paint for the paint and then a sealer. 50 bucks, which isn't bad. That isn't too bad for that. So we'll see how it works. Let's get on to this. Alright folks, you can see that I got them sanded down. Take a look at them here. They look fairly good, you know. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I got the paint I'm gonna order. It's like 50 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. But I got this primer seal, just a primer, right? So I'll put this on, and then when that other paint comes, I'll be able to just throw it on and away we go. And that'll make that look 10 times better. And there's a couple other spots I got to touch up too. So if you're wondering, yes, I'm gonna keep the paint the same color, the hood the same color. I'm just gonna touch up these here that need to be painted, and the fender and the door there, I'm gonna touch that up. I'm gonna go get because it's kind of really rusted in one spot. Like, it ain't a big spot, but it's fairly big. So what I'm gonna have to do is I should go and show you real quick. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sand it out, maybe cut that area out, fiberglass it, then put some body fill over it, right? Just show you here real quick, just so you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. Right here, it's not a bad spot. It's not a bad spot, but it's pretty rusted, right? I don't know. We'll see if I sand it down. If I sand it down, I may be able to get away with some body fill. Because it's actually, I thought it was worse than it is. I don't think it's that bad, but just this spot here, right? So what I'll do is I'll sand out to here or something, you know, sand out, try to touch up that little spot the best I can to make it blend in with everything else. And I'm not going to worry about this little spot here. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to just touch that up, but that spot needs to be touched up, and over here needs to be touched up too on the fender. See the fender, all along the fender here. So I figure, you know, like, I'll just sand it down the best, and if I have to put some body fill in that, it's kind of just, you know, like you can see here, someone looked like they tried to touch it up, right? But I will actually do it properly and get it good. Like down here at the bottom of the fender, I'll probably sand the whole thing. Have to take this bottom skirt out for a little bit, and I'll sand this all down, you know, up to about here somewheres, and then kind of just curve it and do all along the skirt here, basically. And we'll get it touched up. And like I said, I'm gonna leave the hood the way it is. You know, it's got some mud on it, or rock chips, eh? Rock chips all over it. But whatever. Let someone else worry about that. I'm just gonna do the stuff that, to me, would make it not so attractable. The black on it is kind of, I don't know, attracts me to it, but the other stuff I think needs to be done properly. And you know, I don't know if whoever buys it wants to do the hood. If I got paint left over, I'll leave it in the car for them. They can do it themselves, right? You know, I'm not gonna start painting a hood with spray can. So with that said, let's finish this here. I think they're pretty near dry now. I'm just going to spray them down, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, folks, so as you can see, got them done. Doesn't look too bad. Fairly good. Like I said, this is only a primer, so it's not a big deal if it doesn't quite blend in right. I can always go over the second coat. And then we got this one over here too, and we'll take a look at it. You know, so much better, eh? I mean, that alone looks better than it did. You know, at least they match, right? So now it's just a matter of getting the paint and then the sealer, right, and going from there. So we got that part done. You know, that's in my eyes, that's a help to what has to be done. At least I got that much done. I don't want to start the car itself because of the simple fact it might rain. I sand it and I paint it and it rains, the rain might wash away the paint. Or if I sand it and it rains, then it's just gonna create rust and I'd have to go over it again anyways. So why do things twice? Why not just do it once the first time, and you're good. So with that said, thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget, give it that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see the rest of this build, I'm almost there with it, but if you want to see the rest, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.